Okay, the purpose of this lab is to troubleshoot System Startup 3. A customer has just bought a used computer at a very good price. The previous owner said the computer won't start, but should have the following components. In this lab, our task is to diagnose and correct the problems on this system. All right, so let's just verify. Okay, yes, the computer fails to turn on. We see we have some partial connections here. So let's go to the drive bay view. And stop that. All right, and these look fine. I don't see any issues there. It's connected on both ends. Appears to be connected on both. Yeah. All right, so drive bay I'm going to declare looks fine. Let's go to the motherboard view because we see some partial connections there. All right, so I'm going to, I see that this is not connected. I'm going to take it out and I see that there is no CPU. So I'm going to set the fan to the side and expand processors and get a CPU and place the CPU where it goes. And I'm going to return the fan on top. And power up the fan. So where is it? And that looks like the spot to plug the fan into. It's a 4-pin. Okay, so the fan has some power now from the motherboard. That's good. Let's look. Okay, let's look at the back of the machine. We'll zoom in a bit. Okay, so we see it's plugged in, which is good. This one is on the European 230 voltage, so we'll change it to 115. And this power button is on. So let's return to the front view and scroll down and see what happens now. Okay, we get some, sounds like there are some memory issues. So let's expand PC tools and put our memory supply to the right of the computer. And let's expand the memory modules. And let's go to the motherboard view. This is the DDR4 slot is on the right side and DDR3 is on the left side. And if we click on our motherboard, details, and the memory is at number 4, we can see that our memory is DDR3. Right, okay. So let's mouse over a bit, maybe quite a bit. All right, and let's take our first memory module and put it in the DDR3 slot, and then click on test. And we see, what do we see? Looks like that is reporting a status of RAM error, so that's no good. We can see that we have some good known spares called DIM5 and DIM6. This one is not good, so we'll just set it back on the shelf, and this one's called DIM1. And let's try number 2. Go to the DDR3 slot again. And this one is okay. So we'll return DIM2 where it was. Let's grab 3 and take it to the DDR3 slot and press test. And that status is okay, so we can return that. And let's check this one. We'll press test. And that one is returning a status of bad. So we'll take that one out and put it on the shelf. And we'll replace those non-working memory modules with our known good spares. We could test them if we want, or we could just hope that we are lucky. So we can do that. Let's click front to go to the front of the machine. And now let's press the power again and see how we're doing. And I'm going to hit, oh, I should have hit delete to get into the BIOS. But it looks like it's going to boot into Windows, which is good. And I'll just reboot again. Okay, that's very good. So let's check. Let's reboot again so we can check if we have everything. So I'm going to hit delete, or it could be F2 on your machine to get into the BIOS. Okay, so now we've gotten into the BIOS because we want to check that everything we think is supposed to be in this machine is recognized. So we see the processor type is the AMD Phenom 2 X4 quad-core processor, and we can scroll up and see there's 2, 4, 6, 8 gigs of DDR3 memory. And let's scroll down. We want to see 1 SATA hard drive. So let's quick exit so the booting can completely boot into Windows. And once that is done, then I think we can click Score Lab to see how things went. All right, let's click Score Lab and score to see how things went. Looks good. Thank you for watching.